popping in, yeah. Drip, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway in Foxborough. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. The play fake to Michelle, now Newton. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards on the play.
At the 42-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. Goes underneath here to White. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now a pass here caught by Edelman. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert him to being a receiver, was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
1st and goal.
Give him 30 yards there. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves. Sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Taken in the end zone.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
He was
1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
gain of 14.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman, 48 yards. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Good. Makes the score Patriots 14.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
The Cowboy ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down.
And a Cowboy 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. And a completion to Wilson. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Pass complete to Cedric Wilson. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Mike 46. Mike 46.
Prescott now from the 50. And it's incomplete.
Prescott's pass intended for Cedric Wilson. Incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Yards to go.
They'll throw again. Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go, D. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
On 1st down, it's Newton. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, Newton. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. James White, the man he was looking for out of the backfield. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with... And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on fourth. They snap it to Newton. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. The shotgun snap for Newton. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Back to throw, Newton. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that third down pass. Brings up fourth.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Rohrwasser's kick is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. The line of scrimmage, the 43 on second and 4.
Up second and 4 at the 43-yard.
Prescott from the gun. His throw incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 20.
Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Prescott yet again. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Prescott on 1st down. Caught by Wilson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Out of bounds at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working with a 2nd and 4. And again, it's Prescott. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off at the 12. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
intercepted.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now the question, what do you do here? Time, not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figured from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Newton. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, Newton. Flushed out right. It's complete. James White. And he is out of bounds, but not.